3 teenagers are under arrest after a string of rock-throwing attacks in Colorado, one of them killing a 20-year-old woman.
And all 3 teens are now facing first-degree murder charges. ABC's Melissa Madon.
In the peaceful town of Arvada, Colorado, a senseless act of violence shattered the tranquility. A young and vivacious 20-year-old Alexa Bartell's life was cut short in an instant. But was it a tragic accident or a deliberate act of brutality? Who were the perpetrators, and what led them to this heinous crime? Unravel the mystery as we delve deeper into this chilling tale. It was an ordinary evening, just like any other, when a chill of dread was sent down the spines of the people of Arvada. The fabric of normalcy was torn apart as an innocuous phone call became the backdrop of an inexplicable horror. Alexa Bartell, a young woman of just 20, was driving home while lost in conversation with her friend on the other side of Arvada, Colorado. A senseless act of violence shattered the deafening silence. A young and vivacious 20-year-old Alexa Bartell's life was cut short in an reception. But was it a tragic accident or deliberate act of brutality and shocking end of a life the perpetrators and what led them to this heinous silence on the call? Unravel the mystery as we delve deeper into this chilling tale, hoping against hope. It was an ordinary evening, just like any other, when a chill of dread was sent down the spines of the people of Arvada. Found the fabric of normalcy was torn apart as an innocuous phone call became the backdrop of an inexplicable horror for times to come. Alexa Bartell, of just 20, her life taken by a rock that had shattered her windshield friend on the other side of the call. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, taking command of the investigation, painted a bleak picture. Alexa had not lost her life due to the crash. The silence was not the result of poor reception or a fatal blow was delivered, but a manifestation of a dreadfully that had been thrown shocking end of a life. This revelation sent a wave of terror through the abrupt silence on the call act as random and senseless throwing a rock Alexa's location, young life, hoping against hope that everything was fine. Fear and confusion a chilling hanging over Arvada was something that digital trail. When the sheriff's office car was found off the road, 3 local teenagers into a field. Within the car,
of the
a
woman
sight
killed
that would haunt the
in a
friend
rock-throwing
and
crime
indeed
spree
the
were able
community.
to see the
For
3
times to
teens
come,
charged in her
Alexa
death.
Bartell
The family of
lay
Alexa
lifeless,
Bartell
her
in the
life
courtroom
taken
as
by
a
a
defendant.
rock that had shattered her windshield. Nicholas Mitch, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, taking command of the investigation. This was not the work of a serial killer. Alexa had not lost her life, barely older than children, as would have been standing at the precipice of adulthood. A fatal blow was delivered, not by a collision, but by the rock that had been thrown to the community. That such this revelation sent a wave of terror through the city. The arrests, however, were not the random and senseless throwing a rock, hasty accusation. The police had made use of the cutting-edge tool of mobile devices hanging over Arvada was something and analyzing the data. The sheriff's office announces the arrest together 3 local teenagers. Horrific night. They were also helped by public tips,
in a
the vigilant
rock-throwing
eyes
crime
and
spree
ears
were
of
able to
Arvada's
see the 3
residents that
teens
led them
charged
to
in her
these
death.
teens.
The family
In
of
the
Alexa
labyrinth
Bartell
of
in
law
the
and
courtroom
justice,
as a
the
defendant.
arrest of the teenagers was just the Nicholas Mitch, the path leading to justice for Alexa Bartell was winding. This was not the work of a serial killer or a hardened evidence and legal intricacies, but with the closure of this initial phase of the investigation, the journey had at least begun. Sending a grieving community held their breath that such acts of violence for the deep dive into the truth. The arrests, however, were not the result of a lucky break or a hasty accusation. The police had made use of the cutting-edge tool of mobile devices. The police, working on Alexa's analyzing the data, started connecting the dots. They soon realized that the terrible incident that took Alexa's life was just one part of the vigilant eyes and ears of Arvada's residents. The sinister event that unfolded on that in the labyrinth of law and justice. The arrest of the teenagers was just the wasn't the only path leading to justice for Alexa Bartell was winding and intricate. They were out filled with testimonies. These weren't just pebbles and legal intricacies, but with the closure of this initial phase of the 6 inches in diameter, the journey had to shatter windshields and cause serious harm. The grieving community held their breath. The brazenness was set for the deep dive into the truth. Started just after 10 would hopefully give and didn't stop until several vehicles had been hit, causing injury to 2 other drivers to the shaken city of Arvada. This indicated that the police working on Alexa's tragic case. They started connecting and were determined determined to execute, realized that the terrible incident that took Alexa's life was just one part of a bigger, even more alarming seemed like an impulsive event that unfolded on that horrifying April night just didn't happen in isolation. But to the experienced officers of the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, other drivers it was a sinister pattern that needed unraveling. The similarity in the attacks, these weren't just pebbles, casually tossed. They all pointed towards a coordinated effort, as large as 6 inches in diameter, large enough to shatter a decidedly modern twist. Harm. And more shocking, to unravel this mystery, the police turned to technology. They started just after 10 p.m. to something known as a tower dump. Several vehicles had been hit, a tower dump might sound to 2 other drivers, but let's simplify it. It's a process where investigators collect all the data from a specific cell phone tower and were determined to execute. Think of it as casting a wide net into a sea of data and seeing to the untrained eye. This might have seemed like an impulsive act along the route of the crime makers lashing out. Investigators got a tower dump. But to the experienced officers of the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, this route during the time frame pattern that needed unraveling. The dump revealed that only 11 phone numbers had pinged all 4 towers along the route pointed towards a coordinated effort. Now, but who were the culprits? Finding here's where the story takes a decidedly modern twist. Millions of other numbers that to unravel this mystery, the police turned to technology, like finding a needle in a haystack, to something known as a tower dump. Now, a tower dump might sound complex, but let's simplify it. It's a process where investigators collect all the data from a specific cell phone tower over a given period. Think of it as casting a wide net into a sea of data. Was right there when Alexa was struck. In this case, the net was cast along the route of the crime spree. While a tower dump alone, investigators got a tower dump of all data recorded to the cell phone towers along this route. A critical piece of the puzzle that guided the investigators. The dump revealed that only 11 phone numbers, but as they would soon find out, it was just the beginning. There were more layers to this crime. Waiting to be finding these numbers amidst the information that was about to surface, millions of other numbers that would have pinged the towers. Our detectives are piecing together the jigsaw needle in a cell tower data, but another piece of crucial evidence falls. One of these numbers stood out from an unexpected source. One Joseph Koenig, a local tire store worker, dialed the police hotline. His phone wasn't just in the general area. To add to the investigation. It followed the exact path of the incidents at the specific times they occurred. Swapping stores there when Alexa was struck. And recent news about Bartell's death comes up. Ended. One of your while a tower dump alone let's call him prove guilt. It certainly shed light he was with his friends on that fateful night. It was a critical piece of the puzzle that guided the investigators in the right direction into a pickup as they would soon find out, the same kind of just the beginning. There were more layers to this crime, kind of waiting to be peeled back. Alexa, the information that was about to surface, 2 of his friends' investigation on its head. As our detectives are piecing together the jigsaw from the cell tower data, the names of our suspects, crucial evidence, Joseph Koenig and Nicholas Mitch from an unexpected source. The dots start connecting. A local tire store worker dials the police hotline. John couldn't name the third friend. He thinks he might have something to add to the investigation. Whatever they were planning that night. Picture this. He asked his friends to drop him home, swapping stories with colleagues, saving himself from being news about Bartell's death comes up. One of remembered Koenig was driving that night. Let's call him John. With Carol Chick in the passenger mentions that he was with his friends on that fateful night. Later identified as they were loading up landscaping rocks from a Walmart. John even points the detectives to Carol Chick's black pickup truck. The same kind of rocks the very vehicle suspected to be used. The same kind of rocks that killed Alexa. What's missing is the front license plate. John even names 2 of his friends as Joe and Mitch. And there it was. Sound familiar? The detectives had their suspects. They matched the names of our suspects and their vehicle. Joseph Koenig and the detectives confront Carol Chick. Initially, he plays it cool, tries to pin it all on Quack. The guy he claimed was the only one who collected, but he didn't want to be a part of the detectives have done their homework. They knew about the cell towers to drop. They know about John effectively saving himself from being a part. Start closing in on Carol Chick. With the evidence mounted, Koenig was driving that finally breaks. With Carol Chick in the passenger seat, all 3 of them collected the unknown third person at moving later identified as Zachary. A shocking detail in the back. After their destructive spree, John even points the detectives to Carol Chick's black pickup truck, blood brothers, the very vehicle suspected to be used during the attacks. The following day, according what's missing is the front license to get their story straight, almost as if to avoid detection, deny any involvement. The detectives had their sacks crumbled in the face of undeniable evidence and their vehicle, one of their own. Next, spilling the detectives confront Carol Chick. They found themselves in court with all the evidence pointing at Quack. No bail, no contact was the only one who collected the victims. They went from the detectives had done their homework to co-defendants about the cell tower trial. They know about John's statement, starting with the horrific accident that took the young woman's life. With the evidence mounting, meticulous investigation finally breaks. A lucky break from all three of them collected the rocks and through the confession, an unfortunate reminder of how an act of pointless destructive spree can lead to devastating consequences. Speaking about being blood, let's move into the promising never to speak of this. As the evidence stacks against them, day, the three teenagers, Joseph Koenig, to get their stories straight. Plan was Zachary Kwok deny any involvement. Brought However, the law. Their pack crumbled. They appear in court via video evidence from their holding cells. One of their own spilling. As we see their faces on the screen, they found themselves in a stark contrast with all the evidence pointing at caused. No bail, no contact with each other, his head bowed down. They went from being blood brothers, a silent figure, to co-defendants backdrop in a murder trial. Grave accusations. It was a long journey. Starting with the horrific accident that took the young woman's life, crimes they were charged with, to meticulous investigation, very real consequences, a lucky break from a tip-off, and culminating in a confession, an unfortunate reminder of how an act of pointless first-degree murder can lead to devastating consequences. Significant weight. The fact that these teenagers stand accused of such as the evidence stacks against shockwaves, the three teenagers, Joseph Koenig, the hearing Nicholas remains strictly procedural, and Zachary Kwok, all three are being finally brought before the law. A testament to the severity of the crime. Video the order from their holding cells throughout the virtual. As we see their faces on the screen, barred from their expressions contact with each other or any of the named victims. A stern reminder that the law intends to keep them isolated throughout to prevent any further collusion or attempts to tamper with the proceedings. Grave accusations. But the court isn't only concerned with the present. It's also taking measures for crimes they were charged with. A scenario where these the very real consequences they now face. The conditions are stringent. The court proceedings are from all drugs and alcohol. And they cannot possess any weapons. A charge that carries significant weight. Even a hint of menace from these individuals will not be tolerated. These court proceedings paint a somber picture of the journey that lies ahead of these young men. They are due in court being held without next Wednesday. A testament to the severity of new developments in this tragic case. Amid the legal complexities, it's impossible to forget any contact with each other or any of the named victims. Alexa Bartell, a stern reminder that the law intends to keep them isolated, has become the symbol of an unthinkable act to tamper with the proceedings. As the case unfolds, isn't only concerned with the present, a reminder of the life that was abruptly taken, and the justice that was teenagers might be released. The conditions are just a tale of a crime. They must abstain from all drugs and alcohol. It's a stark reminder of the consequences of they cannot possess any weapons, of lives forever altered, the court is clear, and of the relentless pursuit of justice from these individuals. As we await, will not be tolerated. We keep our eyes on the horizon, a somber picture for the journey that lies ahead of these young men. They are due in court again those next Wednesday. In the wake of this shocking incident, a palpable tragic case and sorrow the legal complexities over Arvada. It's impossible to forget the senseless loss at the heart of this case. Snuffed out Alexa Bartell, leaving a void that can never be filled. Life ahead of her, the pain of this has become the symbol of an unthinkable act of closest to her. As the case unfolds, they grapple with this sudden tragedy, struggling to make sense that was abruptly taken, that stole their daughter that was deliberately sought. Alexa was more than just another statistic, just a tale of a crime, another name in the news report. It's a stark reminder of the consequences. She was a bright, intelligent individual with her entire life ahead altered. And of the kind-hearted soul whose light was extinguished as we await the next court date. In a poignant public statement on the horizon, the Bartell family reminds us of this. For Alexa, insisting this was not might bring some peace to those left behind. An intentional act in the wake of this shocking incident, a palpable wave of grief and sorrow cascades over Arvada, a reminder of the dire life of a young woman, reckless Alexa Bartell, snuffed out precious lives they can shatter, leaving a void that can never be filled. The family's anguish resonates throughout the most profoundly felt, sparking an outcry for justice. Her family, the feeling of unity, they grapple with this sudden tragedy, struggling to make sense of the senseless as they rally together in support of the Bartells. Alexa was more than just wheels of justice are in motion. Another name in the court hearings continue. She was a bright, intelligent individual with her entire life ahead of her, and Zachary, a kind-hearted soul whose light was extinguished, their fates hanging in the balance. In a poignant public statement, the Bartell family reminds us of the events leading to Alexa's this was tragic not an accident, the hope for justice, an intentional act of violence. It's an uphill journey, punctuated by the somber courtroom proceedings, serve as a somber reminder of the dire consequences of reckless inflicted by the accused. The precious lives they can shatter further into this grim narrative. The family's anguish of justice throughout the community, a beacon of hope, sparking an outcry for justice. The investigators, the feeling of unity, the evidence, the resolve of the prosecution. These elements form a potent force together in the pursuit of justice for Alexa. Meanwhile,
community,
the wheels of
the
justice
family,
are in
and all
motion.
those touched by Alexa's
the court
life
hearings continue.
now pin their
and the
hopes
trio,
on the verdict.
Joseph Koenig,
A final
Nicholas
act that
Mitch
will set the
Karolchik,
scales of
and Zachary
justice
Kwok
right.
stand accused.
As we wrap up
Their
this story,
fates hanging
one
in the
fact
balance
remains clear
as the evidence
Alexa
piles
Bartell's
up,
life
painting a
matters.
disturbing picture of
Her
the events
untimely
leading
death
to
serves
Alexa's
as a harsh
tragic end,
reminder.
the fatal
The hope for
consequences
justice
of thoughtless
grows
actions.
stronger.
It's an
The
uphill
pursuit of
journey,
justice continues,
punctuated by the
echoing
somber
the
courtroom
community
proceedings
collective
and
cry
the
for
constant
accountability.
reminders of
Her
irreparable
life,
damage
so full of
inflicted
promise
by
and
the
potential,
accused may
and
have been
yet,
tragically
as we
cut
venture
short,
further
but
into
her
this
memory
grim narrative,
persists. The
urging
notion
us
of
to
justice
ensure
stands
such
as
a
beacon of
tragedy
hope.
does
The
not
tireless
repeat.
work of the
Even in the
investigators,
face of
the
such a
strength of the
devastating
evidence,
loss, the
there
resolve
is a
of the
glimmer of
prosecution
hope
that
these
justice will
elements
be
form
served,
a potent force
that the
in
sorrow of the
pursuit
Bartell
justice
family
for
and the
Alexa.
wider community
The
will be
community,
acknowledged,
the family,
and that Alexa
all those
Bartell's
touched by
life
Alexa's
won't be
life
forgotten. Now pin their
as the
hopes
court
on the
proceedings
verdict.
unfold
A
and the
final
community
act
rallies
that
in
will set
pursuit
the
of
scales of
justice.
justice
We are all
right.
reminded of the weight
As we
of
wrap
our
up
actions.
this story,
One fact
the
remains
impact
clear.
we have on others'
Alexa
lives
Bartell's
and the
life
fragile
mattered.
thread that connects
Her
life
untimely
and
death
death.
serves as a harsh reminder
As we
of the
await
fatal
the final verdict,
consequences of
we are
thoughtless
left with a
actions.
haunting question.
The pursuit of
How
justice
many more lives
continues,
will be marred by
echoing the
senseless
community's
violence
collective
before we
cry
fully
for
comprehend
accountability?
the value
Her
of
life,
human life?
so full of promise and potential, may have been tragically cut short, but her memory persists, urging us to ensure such a tragedy does not repeat. Even in the face of such a devastating loss, there is a glimmer of hope that justice will be served, that the sorrow of the Bartell family and the wider community will be acknowledged, and that Alexa Bartell's life won't be forgotten. As the court proceedings unfold and the community rallies in pursuit of justice, we are all reminded of the weight of our actions, the impact we have on others' lives, and the fragile thread that connects life and death. As we await the final verdict, we are left with a haunting question. How many more lives will be marred by senseless violence before we fully comprehend the value of human life?